Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kathryn. We do a lot of legging reviews, a lot of affordable leggings, and today we are doing some dupes, my personal favorite type of legging video. So tie-dye leggings have been on trend for like about a year now. Both Lululemon and Balance Athletica both came out with a tie-dye around the same time, and ever since people have kind of been dying to get them. But both of those brands are like $80 to $100 for a pair of leggings, so we have some dupes for you for $25. Before I get any questions, no, I didn't get a haircut or anything. I just parted my hair differently and didn't curl it for once, so she's looking pretty different. So you definitely do not have to break the bank to get a pair of tie-dye leggings. Both of the dupes we have today are both on Amazon and they are $25 and they're looking pretty good. Not only do we have these $25 dupes, but I also did a video on how to tie-dye your own leggings, so you'll check that out. I'll have the link for that below. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I don't have the Balance Athletica tie-dye leggings, but I do have the Lululemon diamond dye leggings. So I'm just gonna do a quick little review of these first so we have a little comparison point for the two dupes. So these are the Lulu diamond dyes and they are $118. I did get the full 28-inch version because I am pretty tall and the 28-inch is a nice full length on me, but they come in a bunch of other lengths as well as shorts, which I almost got the shorts, but then I was like, girl, we don't need it. So this is the Iris Perry Purple shade, which is my personal favorite. I love it. I got a size 4 and usually I'm a size small in most leggings. These are only my second pair of Aligns ever. I'm not really into buying Aligns because they're really expensive and honestly, I don't tend to wear them that much because I worry about ruining them. But I do love the Aligns. They're super flattering. They have a seamless waistband. They have the most buttery soft fabric that really no one has been able to completely replicate. And honestly, you just gotta try them. Not everyone loves them, but a lot of people do. Pro tip, when it comes to tie-dye leggings, it's usually best to buy 2 pairs and then choose the one with the better tie-dye because no one wants like a nice like splotch right on the crotch or on a weird place on your butt or something. It can just draw weird attention. I'm actually glad I got 2 and then returned the worst one because my other pair had like this weird bald spot in the crotch area and it was really drawing attention. We didn't like it. The Lulu diamond dyes definitely have a lot more dye on them. The Balance Athletica ones are very like splotchy dye, like they have a lot more white space. These definitely have a lot more color. And if you've never seen a Lululemon Align up close, they're just a super buttery soft brushed fabric and they're also very, very stretchy. Let's do a quick try on of these and then move on to the dupes. All right, so here are the Aligns. And I feel like most people are familiar with Aligns, but I've actually never done a review on them, so let's just go through a few things. First of all, they're a nice high rise. They do go above the belly button. These are just the regular high rise Aligns. They also have like a super high rise one that comes up really high, but you'll probably see a lot of people with Aligns like pulling them up a lot. You definitely can do that. The seams on the butt do go right over the butt, but if you want them to be like a little higher up, you definitely can like pull them up your butt a little bit, pull them up a little higher, and they definitely can enhance the glutes. So I give Aligns like a medium to high on the booty scale, depending on how high you pull them up. And they also just don't squish your butt down at all. They're super light compression all around. They're literally made like for yoga. They're not made for lifting, but a lot of people do. I find that they actually do hold up decently well in my workouts. I just try not to do anything too crazy with them. Like these wouldn't be my go-to running leggings. So yeah, they're super, super buttery soft. I would say they're pretty true to size. Technically the size chart says that a 6 is a size small, but I wear a size 4 in these. The 28-inch is definitely a full length on me. I love this print and this color. Like I'm going to keep these and that's saying a lot because I don't like to spend like $120 on leggings. In this print, they will hide cellulite, but overall, Lulu Aligns do not hide cellulite very well. They also do show some sweat, but the camel is minimal even with pulling them up because these are just such a soft legging. I don't know, something about it, they just don't really give me any camel. And because of how lightweight they are, they just really never fall down on me either, so these aren't a legging that I often pull up. So here's your baseline. So now let's move on to the dupes. So both of the dupes are from Unoga on Amazon. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but they're $25.99. They do have solid colors, but they also have these 2 beautiful tie-dye prints. So this is the first one, and this is definitely more of a dupe for the Balance Athletica tie-dye. It's almost identical to their first Aura collection. I don't have those leggings to compare, but I will insert a photo. They had a color very similar to this. These are technically black and white, but it's honestly almost like a navy blue, especially with like where it's lighter dyed. So these are a 25-inch inseam, so they are more of a 7/8 length. They're a 75% polyester, 25% spandex, and they are actually pretty brushed. So here's the fabric up close. It actually feels pretty similar in texture to the Lululemon Align. It is very soft, but it definitely does have a little more structure to it. It's very stretchy, but I bet it will have a little more compression than the Lululemon Align. These have a seamless waistband, so they won't cause any muffin top or anything. And these don't have any curved booty seams or anything. They kind of just go straight across, just like Lululemon Aligns. And they also have the extended gusset crotch like the Lulu Aligns. It's really hard to say Lululemon a lot. And for the other dupe, they're also from the same Amazon seller, but these ones definitely are a lot more like the diamond dye. So obviously the color isn't exactly comparable, but I would say these have a lot more dye than the black and white ones. So if you're looking for like a more bold colored tie-dye, then these are the ones. So these have the same feel to them, the same brushed fabric as the other ones. I also feel like with these, the tie-dye is a lot more uniform because it's so much more dye. So if you're trying to avoid any like weird splotches of dye, I feel like these ones will definitely be better. And they're just a beautiful sky blue color. So let's try these on as well. Alright, so here are the first You-No-Go ones. And honestly, I'm really impressed trying these on. Colorful Koala for a long time has been my favorite Amazon brand, but I have to say, these are pretty nice. They're soft to the touch, like a Lululemon Align, like they're actually super, super buttery soft, but they have a little more compression. Like I'd give these a solid medium compression. They're hugging me in the waist a little bit, and they just feel overall a little more compressive, but they still have a lot of stretch to them. I'd say these are very true to size. I'm wearing a size small, and these fit perfectly. I don't feel like I struggled to get them on. They definitely feel like they're staying up, and I don't have any awkward fabric gathering anywhere, nor is it too tight anywhere, so I'd definitely go with your normal size. I feel like this fabric is definitely capable of pilling, so I would be cautious of that, but probably similar to Lululemon Align, they are brushed like that. The waistband is seamless, so it's not causing any muffin top. I'm not getting any camel, nor am I getting any gathering around here, so we love to see that. Pinto, you're back. Hey, look how long he is. I give them a solid medium to high on the booty scale. I don't think they're squishing my butt down, but I do feel like these seams could be a little bit higher, but because these aren't quite as stretchy as the Aligns, they're not quite as easy to pull up over, so I would just say a solid medium to high. The only thing I would fix about these is I wish they came in a full length because they're definitely a 7/8, and I know I'm tall, I am 5'9", so this won't be an issue for everyone, but I just like my leggings full length. But if you're on the shorter side, these are probably perfect for you. I do feel like the dye is a little splotchy. I didn't get 2 pairs of these to choose, so I would still recommend doing that. This specific dye from the Amazon ones definitely intentionally has more white space, so just keep that in mind. But I did get lucky. I don't feel like I got any weird spots around the crotch, and I feel like it's pretty normal on the back too. You just definitely have like some dark spots like here and here, but again, that's up to personal preference. They definitely look really similar to the Balance Athletica ones, so save some money, you know. They do have a white base, but this is actually a pretty thick plush fabric, so I wouldn't expect it to have any issues being squat proof. In terms of cellulite, I would say cellulite friendly, not only because of the print, but the fabric is actually like decently thick as well. These ones in particular should be pretty sweat proof. I don't see this color showing a lot of sweat. And yeah, these are super nice. If you've tried the Colorful Koala brushed leggings, like the newer ones, the pattern material, I'd say this is very similar in thickness, feel, and compression. So I am a huge fan. Definitely would recommend. I still would avoid wearing bright colored underwear just because of the white sections. You don't want to have any risk of that because you can't guarantee that like the whole thing is going to be dyed around that region, so just be careful of that. I think this is my personal fave between the 2 of the Amazon ones. Super buttery soft, all the same features as the other ones. I absolutely love the compression of these. If you like the feel of Lululemons but didn't feel like they had enough compression for you, these are awesome. And I'm a sucker for a nice sky blue. Plus, I just like how this print is a little more uniform. I feel like you're getting a lot more dye, and it's just such a stunning little print. I feel like you could definitely wear these and people would think you're wearing Lululemon diamond dyes, just like in a new color that people haven't seen before. I don't know. Unless they're a total legging expert, I feel like you could pass them as Lulus. I feel like this print would be more likely to hide cellulite, hide some underwear lines, and just be a little more opaque in general because you do have a little more color to it, so yeah. Alright, so that is it for the video, guys. Amazon definitely has a lot of hits and misses, and I think today these were definitely a hit. I'm not sure if I regret buying the Lululemons now because these are literally like 1/5 of the price and they're still really good. I need to learn to just not question my legging decisions, alright? So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like my dupe videos, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more because we do have some more affordable dupes coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!